Going to turn our attention now to Pakistan because gunmen have killed at least 39 people there, forcing them from trucks and buses, checking their IDs, with reports saying they singled out those from Punjab to be shot before they set vehicles alight. Now, the attack happened in the southern province of Balochistan on an inter-provincial highway. Now, these pictures show the aftermath where you can see those burnt out vehicles after the attack. Now, the Baloch Liberation Army, a separatist group based in Afghanistan, has said it was behind the attack, stating they had blocked roads entering the province in different areas. The passengers were travelling from Punjab province to various parts of Balochistan when they were targeted. Now, the Prime Minister, Shehbaz Sharif, expressed grief and what he said the condemnation over the terrorist attack in a statement issued by his office. Well, BBC Urdu's correspondent Farhat Javed is in Islamabad with the latest.
We have the latest information from the authorities who now say that at least 39 people have been killed in a series of attacks in last 24 hours in the southwestern province of Balochistan. Authorities say that 22 of them were passengers who were traveling from different parts of Punjab to several other areas in Balochistan. When they were offloaded from buses and trucks, their IDs were checked, and those who were not of Baloch ethnicity, they were shot dead. So this is what the authorities in Pakistan say. On the other side, the Baloch Liberation Army, which is an armed insurgent group operating in Balochistan, they have claimed responsibility for several attacks overnight in the province, and they say that they have been targeting military personnel, but the authorities on the other hand claim that those who were killed were mostly civilians. Police have recovered bodies of at least 17 other people from different other parts of the province as well, and 5 of them, they say, were security personnel, and rest of them were civilians. So this is a spree of attacks that started last night in Balochistan, which is the largest province area-wise and also the richest one in terms of natural resources, but also the least developed in Pakistan. It has been home of insurgency, militancy, and human rights violations for several decades now.
We've seen pictures of the burnt-out vehicles after these incidents. How often do incidents like this happen in this area? Is it a rare event?
No, it is not a rare event. I mean, it is not very uncommon in Pakistan. The violence on the basis of ethnicity and sectarian violence remain quite common. We have seen buses with Shia pilgrims being attacked, or Shia civilians being attacked in other parts of Pakistan. And similarly, in Balochistan, there is not much of sector, although Hazara Shia population has been targeted in the past, but we see quite a lot of attacks on people who are not Baloch. Now, Balochistan province, which is in the southwest of Pakistan, it has majority of its population is from Baloch tribe, which is living there for centuries. And the Baloch community claims that they complain that the reason they are fighting for a separate Balochistan or a separate state is because they believe that the Pakistani governments and the military establishment have been exploiting their resources, and they have been depriving them of their right over those resources. So that has been one major reason for such attacks, and this is also one reason that people who are not of Baloch ethnicity, they have been targeted in the past as well. And there is a counterinsurgency operation also going on in the province, so that also becomes a reason for such attacks. And not only this is not the only incident. In last 24 hours, for example, the militant group has targeted several police stations. They have targeted camps of the security forces. At the same time, they have attacked railway tracks. They have attacked bridges as well. So this keeps happening in Balochistan. It has just escalated in last few years.
And what are the government and the authorities saying about this particular incident where we now know at least 39 people have been killed?
Pakistan's Prime Minister, President, Interior Minister, and several other officials, the province Chief Minister of the province, they have all condemned this attack, and they have shared messages of sympathy for the victims for the families of the victims in this attack. And they also said that those who have carried out these attacks, they won't be spared. They would be a counter attack against them as well. And we have seen such examples in the past as well. There have always been such counter operations from the Pakistani military, and such these counter-insurgency operations and crackdown over people have also resulted in disappearances of thousands of people in Balochistan, which also becomes a reason for protest in the province, and also more anger and more frustration towards the government and military establishment.